There's a reason why you don't use a baby as a shield. For one, it's not very durable, and number two, it's not very cheap. Okay, there might be some reasons why you use a baby. Maybe you use it against a group of killer bees coming at you in a straight arrow, or maybe a puppy, a very evil, vicious puppy. But there's a few things you don't use a baby for. Number one, you don't bring a baby to a bar fight. They suck at bar fights. And you can't normally get them in, and when you get them in, you normally get kicked out for bringing the baby. Number two, you don't bring it to a gunfight. For one, babies don't wield guns, and when they do wield guns, the bullets are really tiny and barely do anything. But this one gentleman does. He gets pulled over, he is about to get arrested, and he pulls a baby out and says, "Tase the baby." That's wrong. Wrong, 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 wrong. Like stealing your grandmother's panties. You just don't do it. Because not only is it wrong, it's gross. So do not do that. If you ever think about doing that, make sure you got a really big baby with hyperintelligence like Stewie from the Family Guy. And don't tell me those babies don't exist, because they don't. In other news, this guy, he rapes these women, possibly 40 women, right? He goes to jail, and he's a self-declared atheist, and he rooms with a Christian. Now, who would have thought that a person who goes to prison would be living in a lap of luxury, thinking of himself as an atheist and not being put in the same room with someone who's not his own inclination? Yet he complains and he whines, and guess what? The Christian gets removed from the cell. Move somewhere else. I mean, if I was the law, and we didn't have so many hippies out there, liberati, going around saying, hey, we need to work about these people's rights. Not saying I don't like liberals, I love liberals. I go to a hippie cafe next door. All I'm saying is that a person should be put in the lap of hell, not luxury, when they do something as criminal as raping women. He should be raped, which he probably is, but have his wiener and testicles ripped off. Maybe even blinded. Just a little couple torches in the eyeballs. So he can't see, but he has to hear everything. Honestly, I think the creators of South Park should be in charge of putting this guy in prison, because as fucked up minds they have, brilliant as they are, they probably think of a better torture for this guy. And just one other thing too. This guy in Australia, he won like $5 million in a lottery. He repairs, potholes for a living. He won't change his job, and he barely spends any money. And this guy is probably going to die a millionaire, which isn't like most lottery winners who end up spending most of it. Most lottery winners go bankrupt. Just to let you guys know, because they end up spending their money like a millionaire, not realizing when they win $5 million, it's more like 2.5. And they end up spending their money all in like 1 year, or 2, or 3. Because they want to bling it, because they think about the easy money. What would you do with $1 million? Would you save it, or would you spend it, or would you do something nice with it, or would you just do something absurd? Like, use a baby as a shield. Anyways, that's it for now. I can't wait till I get my Sony movie thing ready so I can actually start editing stuff. But I can't find it for whatever reason. Just crazy. It's crazy. Just crazy. Laters.